I'm going to reflect just a few things I'm hearing, and you can tell me what they mean to you or if they mean anything. A few questions that I have are, and you don't have to answer them right now, but just kind of let it resonate for a minute and see how it feels. I'm hearing trapped, dread, hopelessness, like you don't know how to escape. Also, I'm wondering if you consider yourself a perfectionist. And I mean, when you said you think of places that you might want to be, but nothing's ever perfect. And I wonder if to take the next step in anything, if it has to be perfect for you.
Well, actually, I do not think of myself as a perfectionist, but I think I might be one. I think I might be one. It's because I apply that kind of judgment to everything about whether it's either sort of just right or it's not good enough, kind of or I don't know if it's everything. I don't think it is everything, but I think often I do that.
Why do you think you do that?
Well, for instance, with my writing, I used to consider myself a creative writer. I don't anymore because I'm not writing, but it was never good enough.
Your own writing was never good enough,
Yeah.
or the feeling of the writing wasn't ever
I thought my writing was not good enough.
Okay.
Yeah. From a quality standpoint, I didn't think it was good enough. And yet I wasn't really willing to put the time and effort into editing either. It needed to be perfect from the get-go. Yeah. And then the way I judge my family is sort of that way too. That they're not, they have all these faults. So I don't have the perfect sister. I didn't have the perfect mother. I did have the perfect daughter. So there are some perfect things. Very few. So maybe I am a perfectionist.
So let's go back to this dream. And what about it brought you in?
It was so vivid. It was very clear and vivid, and I think that says something. And I guess I had such a, I worry a lot. I've been kind of down lately.
Okay.
So I thought maybe the dream's a reflection of where I'm at right now, and I really couldn't figure it out. You know, what's going on.
If it is a reflection of where you're at right now, you said the feeling of hopelessness and when the water was coming at you that there was no escape. However, you did mention that there was ideas that suddenly came to you about how to get out. You know, climbing over or swimming through the water. What are if this dream is signifying anything in your life? What are those options that you have in your life? like the swimming over the water, the climbing, in your life right now? What are those other options?
To climb out of like my funk that I'm in.
Yeah. So I guess we need to identify some of them. What are the things that are causing the funk, and if you see any other options.
Well, I guess that's part of going back to home, the idea of home. I could just up and leave, could move away. But I'm not sure where I want to go.
Okay.
I could just cut off my family and never see them again, which isn't a real bad thought, but I doubt that I'll do that. Let's see. I could exercise more. I'm taking some classes
Okay.
at WSU, and they take up a lot of my time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have much personal time lately. Not time to do, even if I did a little bit of writing, say, or exercise, or just have fun time. I'm not having much fun time. I like to read literature, and I don't like to read textbooks. That's really boring to me. So, so I'm not getting some of the stuff that I really love. I haven't thought about that. There's not much room either. There's just not time. I have to read these dry textbooks instead of what I'd like to read. I did just take a trip to California, but maybe I could take some trips just to, it's the season. I'm looking forward to this, but since it's getting warmer out, it'll be easier to get out and maybe commune with nature a little bit, maybe do some camping, stuff like that. Get out, and I think from when I was young, being out in the outdoors was really something that was really nourishing for me, and I think lately I haven't been doing that.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you have some good ideas to start here. Let's explore each of them a little bit.
Okay.
The first one you mentioned was moving away.
Mm-hmm.
So, in moving away, let's focus back in on what we're looking at. We were looking for that resourceful side of Marilyn that was going to climb through and swim through the water. What would moving away? How is that choice going to be beneficial to you and your relationships and getting you out of your funk?
Well, it would be hard relationship-wise because I would need to start out fresh.
Okay.
Meeting people. That's easier when you're younger. But it's certainly possible. I guess this sort of, I'm kind of stymied though about not knowing where I want to go. And then I'm taking classes too, so I would need to stop doing that. And I don't really think I want to do that. I don't want to do that now.
Okay.
So maybe I need to stop thinking about it, because if I'm going to, yeah,